Hey guys, welcome back to King's Outdoor Life. Hope I'm not a little too close to the camera here. I'm not used to sitting at the kitchen table to do a video, but that's where we are today because we're super excited about my newest toy. So I hope you get to enjoy this as much as I do, because I'm going to be posting videos with a ShotKam. So I have just got it off the front porch. FedEx came today. So I've got my phone, I got my gun, I got my rangefinder. I've got everything we need here to hopefully do a video on how to set up the ShotKam. If you're not familiar with ShotKam, it's ShotKam, and it is what you see on a lot of these hunting videos, mounted to the end of the gun, that records the shots in 1/3 speed and automatically turns on the camera and turns off the camera based on the movements of the camera. So I'm not as good at doing these videos as Emily from the ShotKam website. So go watch Emily's videos on the setup too, but I want to do my own, and I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to clip it to my head here, the camera that is. Got the GoPro clipped to my head, and here is the box. All right, so right out of the box, here's what we got. All right, so all I did was cut the tape here. We're going to pull this out, and you can see it's in a plastic case. Nothing else in the box except the receipt. Oh, look at that. They put you a lifesaver on your receipt there because you are a lifesaver. This is on sale right now, $100 off for the Labor Day sale. So I'm gonna set this box here, and I'm gonna try to set this here with my phone, and we'll take a look. So it's got a little 12 gauge sticker there. We'll undo that gently. And the carrying case obviously will be for carrying it out in the field at all times. You got your tool. They all come with a tool. I've done a lot of research on this because before I invest this kind of money, I spend a lot of time researching. This is just a standard Allen wrench. If you lose this Allen wrench, you can buy one from your local hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, etc. A sticker, my son will like that probably. Set that to the side. The quick start guide I'm gonna set right here with the tool. Got the USB cord. USB cord will be twofold. One is to charge the internal battery within the ShotKam, but also to connect the camera to your computer in order to transfer the videos. It'll transfer the videos much better, much quicker, and more at a time with the cord. It is wireless, but if you transfer the cord, you can get more videos quicker. This is the wall charger, so you can plug this up to the camera, plug it to the wall. Inside here, I have a few extra parts, and I guess these are the kind of things you hope you never need, extra parts. This is the orange piece is a cover. I can't remember what all these are. Some extra screws, another extra Allen wrench. This is the pad, an extra pad that goes on the part that connects the gun. This is obviously a cloth to clean the camera lens when you need to do that. So keep that on the device. That pad that I'm referring to is right up under here, where you clamp that to your gun barrel in order to protect your gun barrel. This is the camera itself, and it will mount like so. I've gone ahead and got my camera app loaded on my phone, and I've got it pulled up and ready. So you want to do that ahead of time while you're waiting for FedEx to deliver the package. So it says turn ShotKam off, which it is, and it says hold down the control button, which is in the middle here, for 5 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, and release, and 2 LEDs will come on, and they did. On your mobile device, open the settings app and select Wi-Fi. So we're going to set this down, come to phone, settings, and select Wi-Fi. And once there, you'll actually select your ShotKam. All right, once that's selected, you should be able to go back to the ShotKam, and it will be connected. And you say, why is it red? The first thing you need to know is if you get a red image, it's because you have the cover on. Remove the cover, should take a second, and it's gonna pick that up. All right, so the next thing you'll wanna do, slide this extra chair here. I'm gonna turn the ShotKam this way so you can see the ShotKam and the video it's taking right here is the settings there. See, it's on shotgun over and under clays. I am using over and under. I'll try to go out and shoot some clays tomorrow, so I'll leave it on clays for now. If you don't know, the settings change based on the clays is how quickly it turns on the camera, if I'm not mistaken, how long it holds the camera on after the shot, and then also the time as far as the battery saving method as far as how long it keeps the camera on. All right, so I'm gonna get the gun up here. It's gonna be hard to balance all this, but we're gonna do the best we can here. So I've been watching, and where they've been mounting the gun, the camera on the gun, is probably on out here, somewhere in this neighborhood. And you got the Allen wrenches on this side. And you wanna make sure you're mounting this part, the USB part, towards you, obviously, because you want the camera pointing downrange, obviously, because you don't want to be recording yourself on the ShotKam. One thing I failed to note, I'm going to make sure, I'm going to breech the gun. It's empty, it's not loaded. We would never mess with loaded guns. All right, so let's go back and get my tool here, and let's see if it'll prop right there. All right, we're going to loosen this up. And from the research I did, this is kind of a new design. This opens kind of like an alligator clamp here. Before, that wasn't the way it opened. I'll open just a little bit more. I'm really worried about the image quality with those windows in the foreground there. We love how light it is in here, but so, all right, so I just saw a good word of warning there. Be sure you open this plenty far enough, because you don't want to get that loose and pry that piece there loose. So be sure you open it far enough and don't force that. All right, slide that on there, and we're going to close that. So the setting about over and under is important because it activates on a couple things. One, it activates on the closing the breech. Or if it's an automatic, obviously there's not a breech, it's going to close on the bolt closing. So it needs to know what kind of gun you're shooting. It's also important, you have to set these based on this, where it's pointing to where your aim point is, and that's what we're about to set up. And we want to make sure, obviously if it's on an over and under, the top barrel is pointed down a little bit, the bottom barrel is pointed up a little bit, so the point of aim is the same place. All right, this is gonna be a terrible picture here for a minute, so we gotta do the best we can. What we gotta do is you gotta pick a target some 30 plus yards in the distance. So I've got this set up at the base of that tree out there is 30 yards. You really need something to hold this. I may not be able to do this here. I may have to get my lead sled from the farm and do this. All right, maybe I can get the fancy pillow. Don't tell my wife I use her fancy pillows to sight in the gun or use as a gun rest. All right, so I know where that's pointing. It's pointing just at the base of that tree, just about 18 inches short of the tree. So I'm gonna get my camera here. So I've got my camera here now, and we gotta go on the app to that button right there, and that lets you change your point of aim. It's pretty close already. As you can see, it's aimed at the base of that tree. You push the button, hold it down for 2 seconds, and it notches itself down. Wait for it, don't be impatient like me, and you'll aim it too far down. So we're going to move it up, wait for it, and that, when I look at it, I'm going to look down it again. This is very, very important, because if you're not aimed in the right spot, none of your videos will look right. So I am aimed just short of that there. All right, up here, I'm going to change my point of aim to this box I got on top of the fence there. And that box on top of the fence is, it's actually a bee trap. So I got that aimed, and I got that aimed. So it is dead on at 20 yards. That's actually 26 yards, I think, to there. All right, so at this point, I'm just over top of that bird box, or not bird box, bee trap, carpenter bee trap. All right, so we're good there. And so we're gonna click the safe.